the pleasure, Mrs.
It's Miss Flitt, actually. And I make it a rule never to shake hands with individuals who belong to certain organizations. Golf is a barbaric practice, Mr. Wallace. Those caught in its snares inevitably descend into squalor, destitution, and madness. It's all there in this little booklet.
Save yourself, Wallace!
Thanks for that. I'll just,
Oops, I dropped me eavesdropper.
Well, don't do that. Grab the wrench, though.
Always handy to have a spanner to hand.
Spanner, whatever. Same thing. Not really, but essentially.
Oh, that stamp's not been franked. I'll just...
Attend to your guests, Mr. Wallace.
No. I want the stamp.
Oh,
Attend to your guests.
Oh, fine. Actually, can I pick up the eavesdropper? Can I see it at all? No.
beg pardon, madam, but regarding the, charges you've brought against me, I mean to say, is that a fair way to treat a fellow? A bit rough, if you ask me.
Fair way? Rough? You see, Felicity, this is what golf does to the mind. The man is obsessed.
I appreciate your concern, Miss Flitt, but really,
My grandniece's condition is far too delicate to engage in conversations with madmen. Kindly direct your ravings to me.
Or not. How about that? Let's just see if we can do anything there. We're gonna need that stamp for something, though. Or a glass of milk.
a glass of milk?
Makes a change for the sort of tipple you imbibe at your club, I'll venture. Very good. Drink your milk. At least that's a wholesome activity.
Do you think it will restore his senses, Aunt Prudence?
Always hope.
Seriously? Seriously? Alright, let's see if we can just throw that in there, and then somehow we can get the...
No good.
No, I was gonna say.
Oh,
Attend to your guests.
Right, so we gotta distract them somehow, but I don't think we can yet. Or at least I don't know how, so... No? Not what I wanted. Sigh.
I've enjoyed our little chat, Miss Flitt. Oh, and a great pleasure meeting you, Miss Flitt. But, mustache?
Please, try to turn your life around, Wallace.
Awfully pressed for time, Gromit. Would you mind attending to our guests?
I think you would.
Could we have a clean handkerchief, please?
No, go fetch your own. Alright. Well, he's still at the feeding train. I don't know why, but... Clubhouse or towns... Well, let's just see what's over here now. Probably not much, but,
Closed on account of vermin. It's a regular plague. Oh, poor Mr. Paneer.
Shop closed, club
How
closing
do,
now.
Wallace? How goes your first and last day at your new club?
Couldn't you see fit to spare Prickly Thicket, Constable Dibbins?
Quite devoted to the place, ain't you? Considering you only got sworn in this morning.
It's only that, well, the club has such a long history and,
Aye, an history of decline and fall, and blatant discrimination when it comes to new members.
I beg your pardon.
They don't know what they missed out on, passing over a crack golfer like me. I could have put Prickly Thicket back on map. I could have showed them that...
Showed them what?
It wouldn't mean anything to you, Wallace, but plenty of clubs are killed to have a member who knows the Ganges grip.
Ooh, we're gonna have to get info from him then. Wait. The Millgate Inn is closed. Closure.
Closed on account of,
Is everything
dear
just...
me, I did so like their cheese rarebit. Though, come to think of it, it did seem a bit chewed around the edges last time I had it here. Afraid I can't quite make out what you're saying.
The missus had some of that Mr. Panier's fancy nut butter. Now she can't open a gob.
Oh dear, sticky situation that.
I know. Wonder if he's got any more.
I think he does. Why specifically milk though? I mean, wouldn't any liquid just help? Can't she do that herself? But, you know, here you go.
Here you are, Mrs. Gabberly. This ought to do the trick.
Oh, I can talk again.
Now look what you've done, Wallace.
And I'll have a few choice words for you tonight.
Mouth in working order again, is it, Mrs. Gabberly?
Oh, it is. Nasty business, that. Oh, thought I'd never speak again.
Aye, it were an impossible dream. While it lasted.
Wait till he gets his nut butter stew tonight.
Alright, so what did we actually...
Don't suppose you want the sticky stuff. I'm afraid to touch it.
Had all I need, Mrs. Gabberly. Thanks just the same.
Alright, just making sure. So what do we actually get from that? Why would we want her to talk again, is what I'm wondering.
I had that muzzle fellow pegged as a bad one from the outset.
Yeah, of course.
Back off.
Alright, alright.
Oh dear, that was 10 pence. Must fix this hole in me pocket.
How very typical.
Oh dear, that...
And that's just going to keep on repeating. Alright. That's not ever going to work, but...
That doesn't make...
No, it doesn't. Just, I don't know. Felt like trying.
Awfully public-spirited of the constable to take over postal delivery.
Indeed it is. So Eddie's Pies is not closed due to vermin. Alright. Not that it really seems to matter, but... can we just go out and go back to the club? Good. Let's see, so there's nothing there I can interact with, so... well... Let's, see what this does.
That ought to do it.
Just close it then, and... Because they keep watching at the clock whenever I do this.
Tee-hee time, everybody. Time for a joke. Fella invites his new neighbour to join him for a round of golf. Neighbour's never played golf before.
Oh, yes. Awfully decent. Very public-spirited.
Everything's fine till they get to the 7th hole, when the neighbour hits his ball into the bunker. He whacks it and whacks it, but can't get it out of the sand. You're not using the right club, says his friend. I haven't got it anymore, says the neighbour.
Hasn't got it? Why in heaven's name not?
'Cause you told me to eat me sand veg before we came out. It's me sandwich!
Boy, was that poor. So I don't know what I actually achieved by doing that. Maybe I can now use the
What
pendulum?
could do with a bit of minor maintenance?
I already gave it minor maintenance, I think. Can't use that with the pendulum.
Not a good idea, that.
No, exactly. It's not a good idea.
That ought to do it.
What if I use it again, though? That just does the exact same thing.
That ought to...
Okay, let's see what happens if I do this then. Will it do something different? Hopefully give me a better
time,
joke.
Everybody, time for a joke. Anyway, I say, golfer says to his caddy, I'd move heaven and earth to break 100 on this course. And the caddy replies, try heaven, you've already moved most of the earth. Rather amusing, that one.
It's not bad.
He moved most of the earth! Oh, to move.
Alright, well let's see what we can do playing what we can do playing snooker with Paneer.